A massive explosion, a huge cloud of dust. Within seconds, an entire section of the town disappears behind the blast. This footage is now circulating widely across Russian military telegram channels. The claim? A Russian FAB-3000 guided aerial bomb struck a Ukrainian military position in Orikhiv, Zaporizhzhia. According to the video caption, the target was a temporary deployment point belonging to Ukraine's 65th Mechanized Brigade. If true, it would represent another example of Russia employing one of its largest conventional air-delivered munitions on the battlefield. But one important question remains. What do we actually know? And what is still only a claim? Let's take a closer look. At first glance, the footage appears straightforward. A reconnaissance drone observes the town from several kilometers away. Then, a powerful explosion erupts. The expanding dust cloud quickly engulfs the surrounding area. The channel that released the video identifies the weapon as a FAB-3000 fitted with the UMPK guidance kit. The UMPK system allows conventional gravity bombs to glide towards their target after release. This enables aircraft to launch from greater standoff distances. However, there is an important limitation. The footage alone does not confirm the exact type of bomb used, nor does it independently verify that the target was indeed the 65th Mechanized Brigade. At the time of recording, no independent source has confirmed either claim. For that reason, the video's description should be treated as the publisher's claim rather than a verified fact. Whether or not this particular strike involved a FAB-3000, the weapon itself has attracted considerable attention. The FAB-3000 is significantly larger than the aerial bombs more commonly seen during the conflict. When paired with the UMPK glide kit, it becomes a long-range precision strike weapon. Instead of flying directly over heavily defended targets, aircraft can release the bomb from a safer distance. This reduces exposure to enemy air defenses while maintaining the ability to strike fixed positions. Over the course of the war, glide bombs have become an increasingly important part of Russia's air campaign. Military analysts continue to monitor their growing role, not only because of their destructive potential, but also because they reflect how modern aerial warfare continues to evolve. If the reported target is accurate, the strike may have been intended to disrupt Ukrainian military activity before operations on the front line. Such locations are often selected to reduce an opponent's ability to organize personnel and logistics. But once again, without independent verification, it is impossible to confirm the scale of the damage or the number of casualties. This highlights an important reality of modern warfare. Information often spreads faster than facts can be confirmed. Combat footage can reach millions of viewers within minutes. Verification can take days or even weeks. That is why every battlefield video deserves careful analysis. Not just attention. Separating confirmed evidence from unverified claims is essential if we want to understand the conflict with greater accuracy and perspective. The war in Ukraine continues to demonstrate how military operations and the information battlefield have become deeply interconnected. Every video offers valuable clues, but every claim also deserves careful scrutiny. So, what do you think? Does footage like this provide enough evidence to understand what really happened? Or should we always wait for independent verification before drawing conclusions? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy balanced military analysis, geopolitical insights, and clear explanations of developments on today's battlefields, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next analysis. Disclaimer: this video is intended solely for educational, informational, and analytical purposes. It is based on publicly available footage and reports from multiple sources. Some of the information discussed consists of claims made by parties involved in the conflict and may not have been independently verified. This content does not endorse, promote, or justify violence or the actions of any side involved in the conflict.